matters a lot. It's a simple equation really. The faster your site use Viper Cache to get the formula right, with faster load speeds, lower bounce rates, higher rankings, and more conversions. Let me show you. Okay, so this is the website we'll be running the tests on. For this example, we'll be comparing Viper Cache with WP Rocket, which is a premium paid product that costs between $39 and $199 at the time of testing. So I've got both plugins installed, as you can see here, and we're going to use the Pingdom speed test as results are more consistent than other platforms. But do take into account that all speed tests carried out using web testing apps vary with network traffic. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is run a control speed test on the website without any cache plugins activated, and this will take a few seconds as it's got to wait for the whole site to load. As you can see, it's taken 8.6 seconds to load without any cache enabled. So let's start with WP Rocket and enable it here. I see they have an update, so let's make sure this is done and running the latest version. And then we're going to leave it with the default settings. And then let's run the speed test again to see if it works as well as they say it does. So the test is now completed, and as you can see, it has made a great improvement and reduced the load time down to 2.85 seconds. Now let's deactivate WP Rocket and let's activate Viper Cache instead. Again, we're going to be totally hands off and just enable the plugin's default settings. As you can see, there is no complicated settings in Viper Cache. It's literally just one setting, and that's if your website is running SSL or not. So it's really very simple. Okay, so now that Viper Cache is activated, let's make sure the cache is loaded and let's run a speed test to see the results. Again, it will take a few moments to complete the test as it reloads the site. And as you can see, Viper Cache reduced the load time by 450% from the original speed test, and in this test it performed 77% faster than WP Rocket. Our point in this case is to show you that Viper Cache is every bit as good as the best cache on the market, and it's much easier to use than other products. You see, the problem with conventional cache plugins is that no matter which one you use, they're either overcomplicated or they're overpriced. And when it comes to the popular free ones, they're also constantly targeted by hackers, putting your whole site at risk. Or they just simply break your site, which is even worse. And with most products, there's no cache clearing, so you constantly need to clear the cache to go about your day-to-day website tasks, which causes wasted time and constant headaches for everyday use or even just design updates. In fact, if you search in Google, there are over 14 million results for the search term problem with cache plugin. But the thing is, cache is extremely powerful as it serves your pages instantly without your server having to rebuild the page on each request. This massively reduces your site's database and processor load, which means your site can handle more visitors without you needing to upgrade your hosting plan, and of course without your server having to work so hard. The speed increase is huge, resulting in faster pages, better overall user experience, higher rankings, better conversions, and more profit for you. But until now, existing cache plugins were either complicated, problematic, expensive, or usually all of the above, which is why we built Viper Cache. And as you saw earlier, with Viper Cache, no complicated settings. We made it super easy to use and fast to set up. You don't need to be a techie to get Viper Cache running at full tilt. We're using the fastest and most stable caching technology, which in many cases will outperform the market-leading products. Viper Cache uses smart cache clearing technology, which means all you need to do is set it and let it run. You can even enable and disable the cache on any individual page with just one click, so you never have to worry about cache issues ever again. Better yet, Viper Cache even protects your bandwidth from fake bots, site scrapers, and image leechers. Please bear in mind that this is a new members only one-time